Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you how to do a faux chainmail technique as illustrated in this bracelet that we did for our Swarovski event at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. You can see it has a really nice, thick, chunky look that looks like chainmail, but in fact it's not. And I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to need a length of chain. For the bracelet, we use 3 feet of chain, and we cut it so it's about 6.5 inches long, each length of chain. For the demo here though, I'm going to use a smaller amount so I can show you how to do it. But you will need a chain which consists of open links. Here's a lighter weight chain version, so you can see that it doesn't always have to be the chunky style. It can also be a lighter weight. But the important characteristics of whatever chain you choose is that it's round links. They don't have to be double, but they do need to be round, and they need to be open links. And I'm going to show you right here what I mean by an open link. It means that essentially your chain consists of jump rings. You can see I can open that just like a jump ring, and each link is open there, as opposed to being closed links which are completely soldered together. And so I could remove that link, and I'm going to use that as a jump ring in this project. Let me remove the next one really quick. So for the bracelet, you would measure your length. And this one, like I said, was about 6.5 inches long, and it's 3 segments of chain each. For the video, I'm going to do, instead of that, I'm going to do 3 segments, 9 links long each, so I can actually put away my ruler. And it's important that you always have an odd number of links, and that's so that your bracelet will lay flat. You'll notice here, we've got a flat one, a turned up one, a flat one, a turned up one, and then when you get all the way to the end, you end in a flat one as well. And you'll be able to achieve that by counting an odd number of links. So I'm going to do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th one, you're not going to cut it, especially if you're using a heavy chain like this. You don't ever want to use your flush cutters on it. It will destroy them. So I've got 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. If this was a lighter chain, I could use lighter weight pliers. But here I have Wubbers, and they're very heavy duty and they're very strong. They're going to allow me to open up this link. And I'm opening it just like a jump ring. And I'm taking it off, placing it down. And since this is a double link chain, I want to open the next one as well, the same way. And remove it. And I'm going to want 3 chain segments equal length. So I'm going to count another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th, I'm going to open and remove. So do this until you have 3 equal segments. Now that I've got my 3 segments, and you can actually make this as wide as you like. You can do 4 or 5 or even 6, dependent upon your project. I just want to show you the technique here. So I've got my now jump rings, which were just the open links, which I took off of my chain. I'm going to grab one. I'm going to use it just like a jump ring. So on the end pair of double links on one length of chain, I'm going to put that onto the jump ring, and also the end double links on a second length of chain, I'm going to put onto the jump ring. And now I'm going to just close it up. Now you have a choice if you want to add a second one, so each link is doubled, or just a single one. I actually want to go with just a single right now. So I'm going to pick up another one. I'm going to skip over the next set of links and go and connect the next pair of double links. So if you're counting, this was the first, I skipped over the second, now I'm doing the third. I'm going to do all the odd numbers, so every other one. And just close these like jump rings as you go. So skipping over the next one. If it helps you can even look at it as the ones that lay flat are the ones that you connect, the ones that stand upright are the ones you don't connect. It can be a little hard though to see that visually as you're doing this. If you're doing this project at home, I do want to let you know it will take some strength to open and close these very heavy gauge links of the chain. If you're using a lighter weight chain, it's not going to be any problem at all, but it does take a little strength and getting used to. Do not use a pair of inexpensive pliers. I cannot stress this enough. It just will not work and it's going to be really hard on your hands. So just make sure you do have a good pair of pliers if you are going to be using the heavier gauge chain. And it takes a couple times to get used to it. The first couple times I tried to open and close these, it was very difficult, but then I just got the hang of it and it flowed from there. So just a couple things to bear in mind as you are doing this project. So I've gotten down to my end links on both segments of chain, and I'm just going to go ahead and connect them like I've been doing all the other ones. So I'm using one of my open links as a jump ring, placing all the links from the double link of chains onto there and closing it like a jump ring. So now I've got one segment which is done, and now I need to connect the third segment the same way, and I actually used 5 jump rings, which were the links of chain, but you notice I only have 3 from where I separated my chain, so I need more. And I'm just going to go back to my cut length of chain and open up some more links. So I need 2 more. Just going to open them up. Like so. And now I have 5, and I'm going to connect them the exact same way. So the end 2 links from your cut length of chain, and I say cut length, I just mean separated because we are not cutting this chain with cutters. So then I'm going to go on to the side. You see we've already got the one here. So that gives you a guide as to where you're going to need to place this link. And we're going to close it up. And we're just going to go along the edge here, again doing every other one. And you can see this one already had a link in it, so that's a good cue, again, that that is going to be one you're going to want to connect to. There we go. Last ring to connect this segment, just going to connect it the same as the others through those double links and then through the double links on the piece of chain next to it. Close it up and you have your faux chainmail. One quick thing I want to show you before we sign off on this video though is I want to show you how you would go about attaching a clasp to a project such as this. And I just want you to see that we've got a tube clasp here, and instead of using the heavier links, I just used some 10mm black finish jump rings, which are quite a bit smaller, and I just made it work. So whatever type of clasp you have, just line it up with the side and apply jump rings where need be. So that is how you create a faux chainmail look, and you can do this with bracelets, necklaces, or anything you like, and make it as long as you like and as wide as you like. Just remember to always have an odd number of chain links when you're doing this, and make sure that your chain consists of round links so it looks like chainmail jump rings, and just make sure that they are open links and not closed links.